Hello people, this is Eric Cobra.
And Ron and Araja.
And Warlord 1.
And Julia.
And Flat Sniper 13.
And this is Let's Play the Secret World Blind. And now we gotta work with Callisto here, who I assume is a vampire, though I didn't really see any fangs last time, I just based on what he said. But it seems to add up, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Okay, so let's ask him about himself. Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, click.
I did not expect an audience, else I would have dressed for the occasion.
Oh, you're well dressed as you are.
Your eye-catching fashions that there is. In cantata, I am the shadow of Alessandro Farusi. A poet, he lived to entertain himself first, and then his audience. His appetite for life's delicacies could not be contained by the Venice of his birth. All the world was a feast, inviting. Knowing this, I understand what my killer saw in me, and I forgive her. To go beyond death, to find the most fabulous excesses, it was wonderful, dizzying. Years passed as a carousel of delights. Delights to us, horrors to mortals. I saw what I had become. Alessandro Farusi consumed life to celebrate it. I merely preyed upon it.
Yep, vampire.
That's why I sealed myself away from the world. I could not face my shame, nor could I bear myself to the sun any more than you would willingly step into a furnace. I did not expect an audience.
Oops, accidentally clicked again, but
I presume from your eye-catching fashions that there isn't.
Also, if you need a further proof, Cobra, his skin, have a look at it. It's almost palish blue.
Alessandro Fusi. Does that name ring any bells?
Oh.
No?
No, but again, he says that if he is from Venice in Italy, it does sound Italian.
Yeah, so the name adds up, it's just haven't heard it before. So, well, I guess there's plenty of not so well-known people who could be turned into a vampire. But yeah, that's an interesting story he's got there.
So the next one is the cave.
Yeah, let's ask him about it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, click.
This crack in the earth has been my atelier for 10,000 nights.
Huh.
I chose my own exile and burial. A melodramatic gesture, true. But melodrama was my trade. No. Occupying a grand castle or opulent manor is a show of entitlement. For my sanguine curse, these are the luxuries I deserve.
Tons of candle. Oh.
Darkness. The drip of water to count off lifetimes. Candle wax and guano. I convinced myself the valley outside had remained frozen. Not just in snow, in time itself. That there was no world beyond such wonders, muses and inspiration. Alessandro Farusi never lived to see that world. You know better than I what unknown journeys brought men and monsters here. Yes, I've heard the thunder of their new machines. And in reply, the rocks seem to echo and quake, as if they hold a less willing prisoner than I.
Jeez, dude. I know you fucked up, but jeez.
Well, he did say that even in life his trade was melodrama.
Yeah. You know, I think that your imprisonment here has been long enough. Go find a warm cabin at least. Please. You're sapping the very joy of life out of me by mere proximity.
That's an achievement.
Vlad Dracula, let's ask him about that. Ready?
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, click.
If an artist's spirit is a tendency to embellish, then I still possess a fraction of a spirit. But believe me, when Vlad Dracula lifted a blade, no man could be his match. I say man, none could match him. With iron, fire, and faith, he purged Wallachia of monster, demon, and spirit. He ended the corruption of the boyars. He pushed back the Mussulman and traitors alike. Nothing that hated him could wound him. Still, he was undone all the same. Love. It was love that caused it all to end. The rose bushes that marked their arbor were uprooted, bare beds suggesting fresh graves. Ask me to speak of his kindness, speak of his charity, speak of his love, and I can only tell you of his defeat, despair, betrayal, betrayed by each other, and betrayed by me. Stood by, paralyzed with vampiric desire, and all too mortal fear.
Okay, can I just mention something I just began to dread?
What?
Again, we all know that Vlad Dracula was pretty, well, he had a tendency to go completely berserk again in the whole thing about purifying Wallachia and all that, right?
Well, yeah, he was pretty thorough with it, let's just put it like that.
Very, very efficient, let us put it like that, yeah, but think about it like this. Again, I'm not going to just portray him as some kind of innocent dude, but think about it. How about if some of those people he actually had, torture or kill or something like that, actually were either spirits or demons? It could be the case, at least for some of them.
Well, yeah, at least that's what the story goes. How the story goes here. So yeah,
Although in reality he might have been a maniac. I don't know.
that depends on who you ask. He's still a folk hero back home. They really appreciated what he did.
Yeah, I know. I have a very, very awkward mix of fear and respect for the guy.
That's probably how most people feel. Though,
Cobra,
yeah.
just throwing it out there. When you read the quest thing like you normally do, also read the tier one, just because of what it says at the end. Just for saying that now.
All right. A history of violence. The reclusive vampire Callisto's, there's the final confirmation, past was fatally intertwined with that of Vlad Dracula and Mara. To learn more, you will have to unearth his buried memories. Okay, let's see. Tier 1. Callisto claims to have buried his past in hallowed ground. With his tendency to wallow in misery, it's likely he has marked the locations, should he need to torture himself anew. Oh my god! Just paint yourself with black eyeliner already! Do you want some Linkin Park? I think I can bring you some. Then you can tell me all about how it's crawling in your skin. Jeez, dude. Buy get something with some proper color in here and lighten up a bit.
Well, he has apparently shame-stamped himself as a vampire. Oh god, I'm a creature of the night, and apparently nothing more. This is what I deserve, misery and pain.
Well, he's literally buried himself. This is his tomb. I mean, jeez. Look, okay, maybe it's oversimplifying and being a bit harsh to just tell you to lighten up, but seriously, dude, you should do something about this. This is not healthy. In any case, ready for the quest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, click.
History
Alright.
of violence.
A good deal to read.
You admire my collection, my library,
Yes.
my torture chamber.
Oh my god!
Yes. For a poet writes his works in his heart's blood. In life, I was a man of the world, an hedonista in the finest company, writers, dancers, artists, a warrior prince, and his dark-eyed princess. Now, I am as a withered, dry rose, pressed in my own books, cataloguing the long, famished years. But I would suffer 500 more if it would absolve my past.
For goodness sake, man.
Memories are more bitter than the cold, more maddening than the gale. Like the vampires of Gothic tales, make the mistake of inviting them in, and they will consume you. So I buried my memories in hallowed ground. If you must know what haunts these rocky fangs and the castle perched upon them, you can dig into the snow and frozen earth like the penitent do. Or read me as a cautionary tale, and leave them where they lie. Cold and dead as my soul.
Oh, for the love of God.
You know what?
Have a choice.
I just just feel sorry for the dude. Because, you
Yeah.
know, he's completely serious. That's about the worst part.
He's
Yep.
serious and melancholy at the same time. I'm just.
And I just feel sorry for him.
I feel
Let's
sorry
see.
for him, but he could kill somebody of his depression.
Yeah. Let's see. Examine Callisto's memoirs. His
Ah.
memoir is a map. Map of the monastery of the First Mother.
Just a second.
Right. I just thought maybe there'll be a poem or something that would cause my eyes to bleed or something.
No, it turns out to be a Linkin Park song.
Let's see what the ancient text says. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Wait, what? I mean, I feel sorry for the dude, I really do. He sounds like somebody who fucked up big time and really hasn't forgiven himself for all the years. But it doesn't mean what he says doesn't end up being funny just for how fake he lays it on.
At the very least, he's not just hammering his head into a wall and saying angst, 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 angst.
You know, maybe he did that at some point. I saw some suspicious, suspicious dents on those walls.
Have you guys left the...
Oh yeah, we have left the cave. Sorry
Yep.
for leaving you behind. We'll wait. Just checking out what is in the... Oh great, it's the Deathless. Yep, Deathless.
Oh, lovely.
Nightmare class Deathless.
Lovely.
Let's see.
Surged monk.
Yep.
Ready to open fire? Sure.
Sure. Wait a moment. Why is that thing black? That's unusual.
Yeah, it's got a black nightmare mark.
Are they black now? I'm just... What does it mean?
I don't know.
Lovely.
Maybe
Let's see.
different
This
colors.
target will attack you on sight. This target is a nightmare enemy. The target that attacks alone in pairs. The target can be defeated by a lone agent. Okay, we should be able to handle it.
At the time you have analyzed, Cobra Kivinia has already attacked.
Of course she has. Maybe the black mark signifies a... Maybe this is a new thing. The black mark signifies a nightmare enemy.
Well, it would make it easier to distinguish at a glance.
Okay, just a moment. I haven't even changed back from my dungeon gear. And in case you people out there are curious, it's because we helped a friend of Flodders who has also started playing the game go through the Polaris. There we go. Alright, I see a lingering one, and we well, we should probably attack him too, so yeah.
And this is the reason why
This time it wasn't me.
I know it was Flodders.
I did try to cancel that shot, despite when I heard you stop talking, but the bullet curved.
I see.
And this one will also need to get through.
Alright. Alright, just adding a little more to it. Die.
Right, we gotta find a library in here. Signet of Order. Okay. Well,
Rana, are you using the gear which I set for you?
Yep,
You can heal people
See.
with that, just so you know.
oh,
I know.
watch out!
He noticed me.
Although I could just be a complete prick and not, again, in case any of you were healed very terribly because you rushed into battle, I could just be standing there. No, you just have to recover for yourself because you rushed too early. But yes, I will heal you.
Of course you will. Everything else would be dishonorable.
I know, not just dishonorable, but just plain wrong behavior.
Watch out!
Whoa!
That monk over there's seen us. But yeah, so given it you talked about you wanted some more signet drops. I think we'll get that while we're here.
Firing at will.
Oh, that reminds me.
Why?
I need to...
Fire at the monk.
That reminds me, where are you, Givenir?
Givenir's right by the monk.
Okay, yeah, sorry, she blended in. Hang on a minute.
Alright. Also, those things get a little old given here. But yeah, okay, they have some fun value still. Another one up ahead. Just a moment.
Guarding the library. That's where we need to go, so... There's also one over there by the fountain, but you know what? I think if we stick to the wall, we can just fight one.
Would be very cool if we can just entrench ourselves behind the wall and then just start pelting it with bullets.
You know what? Try doing that.
Alright, let's try that. Get down here, guys. Get down. Okay, ready?
Fire!
Fire!
You know, it doesn't make much of a difference because he's a ranged attacker too, but it's a pretty cool idea, if nothing else, for the visuals.
Fire! Fire! And now, to end it all, fire! Needed a big dramatic finish.
Ow! Well, you got it!
I got to shoot him with a rocket launcher and Cobra got knocked over.
You coming?